Hello everyone and welcome to Dust and Elysian Tale. 100% definitely no questions. The game that I wanted to play in the Fallout 2 episode. I think it was Rat God. Yeah, it was Rat God. This is 100% what I was talking about. It's not like another game wouldn't record properly. It's not like I wanted to play Chroma Squad or anything and wouldn't record properly. Obviously you want to be save slot 7. Because obvious.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to
Oh,
dust.
they said the title.
The
Oh, they said it
greatest
again.
legends of Elysium
They're slightly different.
long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began.
Is it Elysian? I thought it was
The
Elysian.
lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy.
I show so little mercy
But
that I'm saying it for a
despite
while.
his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
A very important thing about this game is it's so pretty. Oh, this
Dust.
game's so pretty.
Dust. Arise.
You sound like Jafar.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Oh god, I just feel the angst just dripping off this character.
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
How is it that I grabbed it from the blade and now I'm holding onto the handle?
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
You sound like Shadow the Hedgehog if you'd like gargled gravel.
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of the sword.
So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Well,
Alright, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, you know, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Ara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
So this game just looks so good. Look at this. So I've had a little bit of practice with this game because after the thing that happened Monday, I've started to boot up games beforehand to see if they actually record like a sensible human being would. So I booted up this thing to see if it would record, and I also tried to get DualShock. I think that's what the PlayStation controllers are called. See if it had DualShock support, which I'm not sure if it does, but it definitely has Xbox controller support, which is what I'm currently using. But now I'm getting off topic. So then I started playing it, and I started, wow, that's loud. It's hard to read the thing when the the text box in the way. Sorry, I'm focusing on getting the settings right. That is still just as loud.
Hmm.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
But, what I was saying was, sorry, this game is just really pretty. I started playing this game, then, like, a half hour passed, and then another half hour passed, and then I realized, oh, this game's actually really good.
Oh, right! We found a chest!
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, it's still a chest either way.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Anyway, so, yeah, this game is just really, really pretty. And I felt like I just had to play it. I don't know. I don't really know what to say in the meantime. Nothing's really happening. Oh, the voice acting isn't gonna get annoying
Calm
ever.
yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
I remember nothing.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
I mean, that's more accurate to what's gonna happen. This game is a combat-focused platformer, which is normally the video game equivalent of suicide. It's hard to make jumping around fun to fight.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're going to need them.
I still need to turn down the volume. This is insanely loud. Why didn't it save? It should be better. I don't remember if I was saying anything or not. Obviously it has to be save 7. Sorry if this is visually confusing. I don't know how to explain what's happening. So if I recall correctly, nailed it. If I recall correctly, this was a Kickstarter game? So if combat seems a little bit repetitive, I get more skills later. I'll get one in a little bit. I like doing this, just slam enemies down to the ground, which propels me up and everyone else up, so then I can just repeat the process. the job done.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
First of all, that name. Second of all, this is what I was talking about earlier.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust
wanted to
storm.
wait for
But beware,
the line
skilled
becomes
as you may
awkward
be,
and just
you
have
cannot
the
maintain
length
the
between
storm
the
for
line and the
long
next
without
line.
hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed.
I like how that's how they
Please contain
get around saying
yourselves
press
as
B.
I demonstrate.
I just like the thing that she just like throws up
very
on them.
pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy some.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
How am I observing? I'm partaking in it. Well, I myself am not, but you get the point.
Wow!
Can I get that loot before it despawns?
Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
All right, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you,
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
So what I can do is exactly what you guys said. Yeah, and also the dust storm works in combat. It obviously works in combat, it's only used in combat. But it works by itself. I don't need fidgets. Garbage. How does that work anyway? What is the logistics behind what I shall call the vomit projectile? How does it just multiply itself? It's not like it's being cut. It's like there's just more of them. They're not any smaller. I wonder if there's like a meta to only using like the weakest attacks possible, because then you get more combos and more experience. I don't know. I don't know why it tells me the combos. Considering there's only 2 buttons, you'll probably figure out most of them anyway. So I'm curious if B does anything else but the vomit. Okay, I thought there was another enemy. I'm almost level 1. Ow.
you just leveled up.
I don't think that this is the best time.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Yeah, I'll go for bonus health, because I think 100 extra health is better than 6 extra damage. So like I said many times, this game is just so pretty. Like, wow. I infinitely prefer this, like, stylized, like, I think it said this was hand painted, which is insane. But I like the stylized cartoony thing more than the super real Neo Turbo Beta Delta. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The super realistic graphics. Sorry, I'm focusing more on gameplay than commentating. Dang it. It's a bit hard to... Oh, it's because I was pressing the fidget button instead of the dust storm button like what I was trying to do. I forget what I was saying completely. And I don't have the key, but if I recall correctly, there's a key right down here. Oh, wait, I think I actually got an item. I thought I got an item. Guess I was wrong. Oops, wrong button. I don't know, is that vomit or a hairball? Could be either. Alright, duh, I got the key. I think that's where I got the vest from last time. So even though you have the key, you still have to do like a little lock-picking thing, because reasons. Yeah, that's where I got the cotton vest. Because this game has RPG elements. My favorite. But, I think it handles it kind of well. It's not super important that you have the best equipment, but, I don't know, it's a nice thing you can spend gold on. Yeah, button mashing is the best way to win any fight in this game.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
That line would have worked better if your voice wasn't so obnoxious.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Whoa, how convenient.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Actually, I'm curious if there's anything over this way. So there is. Ow. What a jerk. Hey, a key. Oh, 2 keys. Whoa. Because keys are pretty important. Because I could go all the way back to that first chest, but I'm not going to because that's a long way, and I don't want to backtrack that far. So you can double up on the fidget attacks. And yeah, so you just have an insane amount of white particles flying through the air. See, the issue I have with the Dust Storm is that it's on the same button as the Aerial Strike button, which is kind of imperative to my combos. It's not a big issue, but it's kind of annoying at times. Ah, dang. So whenever you level up, you pretty much nuke the screen. I'll buff my attack. There we go, that's the thing I was looking for. Now I can do that. And because that technically is a dust storm, I can do that. It's not as useful, but it is a thing. Sorry if my commentating's even more lacking than normal, because I don't know what to talk about here. It's hard to do this button mashing and also focus on talking at the same time. Oh, I got Slime Mail Blueprint. Nailed it. Slime Mail Blueprint. I actually think I want to get back. I think there's nothing up there, but I did this last time. Nope, nothing up there. Perfect. I get a bunch of money, some fruit, and a wall I can't break through. Yeah. So.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah! Whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil!
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at
What's with your eyes?
Savings! Come on, let's talk to him.
No, why are your eyes like that? They're all pixely and weird. Anyway, so I think this is where I'm gonna end the episode. We're gonna check out the merchant. It's way later than I thought it was. This episode is going on for way too long. But next time we'll check out this merchant. And I don't know. I guess that's it. That's all for this time. See you next time. Bye.